there. Can you see me? Hi. Hello. There it is. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of Navy videos and nail polish opening videos. But it's been a long time since I've just sat down and talked with you guys. So that's what I wanted to do. Why is my lighting so messed up? I should restart this video because I'm wasting 39 seconds of y'all's time right now. Oh, fuck. I really should restart this. I'm not going to. Do you know how many clips on my phone there are of me doing shit like that and I just delete it and then I start making a video? So what inspired this today is motivation. I wanted to talk about how I used to be and how I am now. And one of the big reasons I joined the Navy was to learn self-discipline. I was lazy. Super lazy. I wouldn't do anything unless it came down to it. I would procrastinate, and unless it was absolutely necessary, like I wouldn't do it. And life sucked kind of that way because there was so much I wanted to do, and I realize now, looking back, that I was just getting by. I wasn't living. I wasn't taking up all this. I wasn't using my time to live life. I was really just like wasting away. And I really woke up a couple days ago and realized that being lazy is bad. And I am lazy. I'm still lazy. Definitely. Like, if I needed to do laundry, I would put it off. If I needed to do something, I would think about it and convince myself not to and just not do it. And whenever I did it, it always felt so good. Like, I would get something done and I'm like, I'm so glad I did that. I actually had a productive day. Like, it felt good. And it didn't click until recently that I can have that feeling every day if I wanted it. And it took 27 years of my life to, and it still takes work every day. I could be doing things and I just put it off and I don't, and I feel crappy about it. But I'm getting so much better. And the key is to not think about it. Like, I had laundry to do. I've had laundry to do. Didn't want to do it. Was tired. And I had convinced myself in my brain all these reasons why I wasn't going to do laundry. But as I'm thinking it, I'm walking toward my hamper and I'm grabbing my Tide. I'm grabbing my freaking fabric softener and bleach. I'm separating my whites and I'm walking toward the laundry room. I don't even know if there's a washer open or not. But I knew that if I went and checked and all the washers were full, I'd convince myself to just do it later. But I grabbed all my laundry and went to the laundry room and got laundry done. In my head, the whole time telling myself not to do it, but completely ignoring my brain and physically against my own brain was picking up the laundry. Like, you can trick yourself. It's all in your head. You can convince yourself not to work out. You can convince yourself not to do the dishes. You can convince yourself not to do a lot of things. And then you sit there and you rot and you wait and life passes you by. And I'm not saying life is laundry, but it is about getting things done and feeling good about it. There's so much time in the day that you can take advantage of that a lot of people don't. And I never used to because I would sleep a lot. Or some people watch TV. Or just do things that waste time. And there's so many people out there that are blind or deaf or that don't have legs, and they would kill to be able to walk, to be able to run. And every day that I sat there doing nothing, like, I was basically, like, there's people out there that would just die for one day to be able to do the things that, why am I emotional? That God gave me the ability to do. And I'm sitting there being selfish and ungrateful and not doing it. Like, it sickened me. It really woke me up. It sickened me to think that I'm taking for granted something so simple that people don't even have the physical ability to do. So even in little things like doing laundry or going or PTing, like running. I hate running. I still hate running. I'm getting anxiety because the PT in my A school is really hard. we've got one of the hardest PTs out of all the rates here. I don't know why they're so serious about PT, but I got to get up at 4 in the morning tomorrow, and they're going to whoop my ass. And they can make you do mandatory PT if you fall out. Like, if you don't run fast enough, they'll make you PT on the treadmill on your off days, and they'll make you phase 1, day 1, which means, like, I'll get my liberty taken away. I'll have to wear my NSUs. I can't wear civilian clothes. I'll have to muster every night at 21:30. Like, they'll make you straight up like you just got here. They'll take away all your privileges if you fall out during PT. Like, it made me very anxious, and I'm still anxious and stressed about it because I'm not a good runner, and it was really hard for me on Friday. But when worse comes to worse, so I get phase 1, day 1, so I fall out when I'm running, so I have to do Mando PT. And I read some scriptures last night in the Bible that helped me realize, like, it's not that bad. It's not like it's not gonna kill me. It's gonna suck, kind of, but I've always wanted to be a runner against my will. Like, I suck at it, but if anything, if I get Mandoed PT, the only thing that's gonna come of it is that I'm gonna be a better runner. So I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not stressed anymore. I don't have the anxiety anymore. And the moment I have to do something, I won't even think about it, because your mind is evil. Your mind is out to get you. Your mind will convince you and give you all the excuses in the world, and you have to ignore your own mind. And it's confusing to some to hear me say that, I guess, kind of, but it's true, because you can act against your own mind. Like, you can convince yourself to not work out and listen to your mind and sit there on the couch, or you can just really not want to and then just walk to your room and you're like, this sucks so bad, and you don't want to. Next thing you know, you're putting on your tennis shoes, you're putting on your workout clothes, and you're like, why is this happening? And you just go against your will, and next thing you know, you're outside. So what can you do after that? Start moving, just start running. Next thing you know, you're running, and then after you do it, you're like, that felt good. And it's a challenge every day. It's a daily challenge, but the more you do, the more you ignore your mind. Laziness is evil. Being non-motivated is just evil. It's a disgusting feeling. It makes you feel like you're not worth it, and you really aren't living until you take advantage of every second of your day to do something and not waste away. Like, I was wasting away. And I'm 27 years old now. I could have had so much more done in my life if I had realized this. But something told me, and the reason why I was so sure I wanted to go into the Navy is because I knew myself. I knew I needed help. I knew I couldn't do this on my own. I didn't have any self-discipline. I was a procrastinator. I still am. It's a challenge, yes, but God has given me what I was looking for. I knew the Navy was the way for me. May not be for you, but I needed something that drastic to really put a fire under my butt. And I found that in the Navy, and I am liking who I am becoming. It's still hard, it's still changing for me, but I believe that it's making me a better person. So I want to challenge all of you today. If you don't feel like doing something today, and there's something that you have to do, it's Sunday, so if it's going to be homework or laundry or little things, just do it against your own will, and you'll feel good. It always feels good. But the more you do it, it feeds that fire even more. And the more and more you become productive, it feeds that fire even more. And I get so much done in one day that it would take me a week to do before. Like, you can do so much in an hour. It's crazy if you just don't think about it and do it. So hopefully this motivates some of you to live your life and not let it just waste away. Like, I love sleeping in. I can sleep in until noon, but when I wake up at noon, I feel so crappy, like, oh my gosh, the day is gone. And I know that, right? But I keep doing it, right? I've always been that way, especially in civilian life. But now, on days I don't even have to, I set my alarm. I get up at 7. I'm tired. I end up taking a nap later in the day. It's still hard for me, but I feel like I've had the whole day that God gave me to enjoy life versus sleeping half of it away, It's good. It's good stuff. I don't know why I just decided to talk about this. It's 10 minutes long. I've got a lot of Navy questions that I need to answer. I put up a nail video. It's a really crappy nail video, but with all of your help on Facebook, thank you so much for helping me get this Mac situated. I am with it right now, trying to learn about it. My Mac. But I put out I kind of played with it to see if I could edit with the software and stuff, and it was alright, so I posted a video on my main channel. And I've got some nail art that I want to do, but it's my duty weekend right now, so I have to muster, oh my gosh, I have to muster soon. I have to muster very soon. So next weekend, though, it's not my duty weekend, so I'll be able to do some nails. So maybe I can have more nail videos go up on my other channel. I hope. Hope I have the time. No guarantees, though. There's no guarantees in the Navy. Really not. In the military. You don't know what your day's going to be like, even up until the very minute it happens.